I'm Albert J. Torcaso, the encouraging helper. And today, I want to speak about overcoming challenges, obstacles, or roadblocks. You will notice that my camera moves a lot. I'm physically holding the camera. I'm leaning it on, I'm sitting it on my steering wheel. Why tell you this? There is actual relevance that can help you in your life. I could choose not to do any videos because my tripod has broken. I can choose not to get this message out that may help somebody out there. But I choose to let things happen as is. If there are mistakes, I will not edit them out. Now, why is it so important that I create these videos, even with the equipment issue? It is exactly the point that I created. It is incredibly vital. You see, as the encouraging helper, one of the things I must do is get people of all races and backgrounds, well, not races, but pigmentations, backgrounds, and situations, to realize you don't have anything that can stop you except you. And I know that sounds insulting, but it happens to be true. I know, because it's happened to me. Why shooting these videos, even with all the obstacles, could actually help possibly help you actually, is because you see that I have obstacles, but I do not let that obstacle overcome me. I overcome the obstacle as you can. And one of the things that you have to understand is people and situations will always do their best to stop you. And if you strive to change your life, those who know you best will mock you a lot of times. They can include relatives. They can include co-workers. They can include so-called friends. They will put you down. And I'm here to tell you, you have got to ignore it. Consider them to be an obstacle, but do not be angry with them, for there is a reason why they are doing this. Some may be jealous, but many are brainwashed into believing that if you are in a situation the majority of your life that you can't get out of it. Maybe they don't feel they can get out of theirs, but you can. What you're going to need to do is start changing things in your life. One of the things is you're going to need to take action. One of the things I have done is became an entrepreneur. I'm not at the level I want to be at yet, but I have earned money. And the best part about that is this. Now that I have earned money, you know, and I know that it can be done. And I want you to understand, you may be working at a big box store. You may be working for one of the best companies on earth, but you may be getting slightly more than minimum wage, or whatever you are getting. You have the ability to make 5 to 100 to 1,000 times that amount. And I know many of you may not even be able to conceive of that. But that is because society brainwashes us. Now, when I say society brainwashes us, we must look at our childhood we must look at many factors. But instead of going back and doing that right now, what we can actually do is just decide to change our lives no matter the obstacle. So if a camera or a tripod is missing, if a young lady who's my girlfriend Annette happens to show up in the middle of the video, it's all good.
Hi.
You know, I mean, it is all good. I'm proud of each and every one of you who are willing to change your life for the better. And I also want you to understand something. I know you can do it. I've done it. And I've been through some stuff. If I told you some of the things I've been through, you, ma'am, and you, sir, would almost pass out. I'm not going to leave you hanging. I'm going to tell you. I'll give you a little heads up. When I was 12 years old in 1976, my father got killed by a drunk driver right in front of my face, and my 2 aunts died, and I was wrongly taken away from my family, all in the same year at 12 years old. You talk about psychological trauma. You haven't heard half of it. So I lost my dad, my 2 aunts, and I was torn away from my family. Wasn't even allowed to communicate with them for 2 straight months. But I'm here today, June the 9th, 2021, as a successful person. May not be where I want yet, but I am a successful person. And I am now your friend, and hopefully maybe one of the people you speak to when you get down or when you need some advice or in any capacity. I am Albert J. Torcaso, the encouraging helper.